actually had no idea that I think is it Joe, or do you say it like, I don't actually know how you would say it. I'm assuming you say it like Joe, you know, D-J-O, but obviously I never knew that it was Djo Charlie that sang the song End of Beginning. Like, I never knew it was him. I only recently found out, I think like probably a year ago, or maybe not even a year ago. I don't even know how long ago it was that it took me forever, I guess, to find out. But yeah, it was like 3 years ago when the song came out, right? So yeah, it was like not even a year ago, I think. But I didn't realize he was a singer. Like, I really didn't know. That's kind of insane to me. Like, how did I not know that? You know what I mean? But at the same time, a lot of people seem to not have known, because there's like people who react to that song still, and they never even knew that he was like in a band before Stranger Things and stuff like that. Like, I didn't even know that. Like, I watched recently, I mean, I actually watched it ages ago as well, but I watched it recently too, because I guess when I first watched it, I never really saw it properly. I don't know, I did, but like I don't know which season it was, season 2 or 3, when they had like Djo Charlie and Gaten on the same, I don't know how to say his last name, Matzarat, I don't know, but either way, they had those two on like the what was it called, like the Google thing, what's it called? I forgot what it's called. It's not Google Translate, but it's like the thing where they like have to peel off the thing and then they answer the questions and shit. And one of the questions was one of the funny questions that made Gaten like die laughing was about Djo Charlie being pregnant. That was just craziness. But yeah, I think one of the things was like about his band. I can't really remember what it was, but like, so I guess I just didn't even think about it. And I did know that Maya Hawke sang too, but I didn't realize, I don't actually know when she started singing, but I don't know if she sang before she like was in Stranger Things. I don't know how that works. I don't know anything. But obviously Finn also sings, which I also didn't know. But I think he was in a band probably, I mean, obviously he wasn't in a band when he was a child, I don't think, but I could be wrong. I mean, obviously he was a child, but like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't think he was in a band before Stranger Things, that's what I'm saying, whereas Djo Charlie was. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I recently found out that he wrote a song. I don't know if it was directly about Charlie, but yeah, I recently found out that he has a song that's called, what's it called? I've got to find it. I'm so unprepared right now. I've been doing so much today. Like, I'm moving, like most of my stuff is now packed up. I've just got all my teddies back there that I need to sort out. But it's called Charlie's Garden. Now, that is a crazy name. If this isn't about Charlie Heaton, that would be insane. But I already know it is about him. It is about Charlie, because like they said it is. So it's kind of crazy, bruh. But yeah, I am going to be figuring out how to what? I'm going to be watching, I'm going to be reacting to this song, because I've already heard, the only song I've heard by Joe is the one song, the End of Beginning, like, and I didn't even know it was him at first, you know, so that's the thing. And I want to listen to this because I think it would be really fun. I think it'd be good. So let's get into it. I do really like Joe's voice as well. I think he's got a really freaking good voice. Very I don't know how to explain it, but it's just very nice. I don't know, but let's go. I'm very interested to hear what it's gonna sound like.
Waking up, it's a fatback shank of the day. What to do? Take a cup, drink.
It sounds very like old school. It kind of sounds very like British, like olden day British songs. I don't know.
How can I convince myself
I think he also wrote another song for Charlie, but I don't know what the name of it is. If anybody knows, please tell me, because I want to listen to them. Why does this seem? Why does this just sound so hilarious? Oh my god.
Last minute. I know you're probably on your way.
It's actually him.
Get to you tonight. Maybe Thursday, maybe Friday. I don't know. Sorry, man.
That's so fucking funny. What? Did he tell him he's gonna write him a song or a song about him, and then he just? That's just so funny to me. I just wish that Joe, because Joe and Charlie are so cute behind the scenes and shit, and in interviews. I just wish that Steve and Jonathan had this kind of vibe to them too. It'd be so funny. Yeah, the Beatles. I was just reading the comments. So the Beatles coded it really is. Is Charlie Heaton a singer as well? I don't think he is, right? I don't know. I love the fact that he got like two different.
Yeah, sorry. It was a bit of a mix-up.
I love that he was in two parts of that, like the voicemail type vibe. Bro, that's funny as fuck. I really hope there's so many relationships in like Stranger Things behind the scenes. I don't know how to explain it, but like the cast of Stranger Things, there's so many friendships there that I just really hope that they get to like still meet each other, get to still see each other, like even though they're not going to be doing Stranger Things anymore. And also I just found out that, I don't know if it's actually a real thing, but Nancy might get like a spin-off where it's like Nancy and Robin, which is such a crazy thing. Like I wonder if that means we'll still see Steve, and I wonder if that means we'll still see Jonathan, because obviously it would make sense if we still saw them, because like they are like Robin and Steve are like besties, you know, they're friends, and then Nancy and Jonathan are literally dating, so it would make sense. But it's also like in the between of like season 4 and season 5, so, and that's when like Jancy are on their rocky time, which means that like if we get them all happy, and you know, if we just get them all happy and, well, not happy, but like if we get them like back together like properly in season 5, you know, by the time that's the season's finished, then I will not want to be like, I really hope, the thing that I really hope with season 5 is, I really hope that they don't do it where Jonathan and Nancy are fine, and then that's when Jonathan or Nancy dies, or both of them die, or whatever. Like I hope that's not what happens. Like I want them to have a talk, but I don't want them to die immediately afterwards. That would just be so irritating. So I really do hope that we have it where they're just okay. I just don't want them to die. I don't want either of them to die, for real. It would just really suck if they just died, you know, either of them. Like, as well as like Steve. Even though I don't like what they're doing with Steve's character when it comes to the love triangle shit, I also can, because I've like watched it back again. I do kind of think that maybe Steve doesn't like Nancy anymore. Like I don't know, like it's so different, because it's like the way he says it, he says like we could take her flowers, you know. He doesn't just say we should go stop off and like I'll go take her flowers. Like he does say we should take her flowers. So I don't know, but like it also kind of seems like he's trying to put himself in the boyfriend's seat, even though he isn't the boyfriend, right? Because like if we're both taking her flowers, like wouldn't it make more sense for him to take the flowers, not you? But then at the same time, it's like she doesn't want flowers anyway, she wants to find her sister. So it's like, I don't know, it's just so interesting to me. But yeah, I do think that Steve's got a point, as well as Jonathan, like in that argument they have in the van. Because obviously in the moment I only thought about like Jonathan's argument, like I was like, Steve is being really irritating, but also like when you look at what Nancy's reaction is, she's like ignoring both of them really. Like obviously when Jonathan comes back and like not Jonathan, when Nancy comes back and Jonathan's like comforting her, she obviously does love him, like you can see it, and she does like, you know, want his like comfort, but also you can also see that like they haven't talked. You can really see that they haven't talked, and they need to, and that's the whole point. But I think it'll be really interesting. I think it'll be like when they think they're gonna die, that's when they're gonna talk. But yeah, I don't know about a Nancy spin-off. Like I love Nancy as a character, but it'd be really weird having that be, unless, as I say, unless they only have Robin, because the whole thing was just having Nancy and Robin in there. But like if you only have Nancy and Robin, like what would they, like I don't really understand what they would even do with that, to be honest. Like investigating, what are we investigating? Like I actually don't know what they're gonna do with that. I really don't. So I would really like to know what they think they're gonna do with that kind of storyline. But also like, let's talk about this song because we haven't even talked about it. I freaking love it. Like I love this vibe. As I say, it's very like British. It is very Beatles, like Beatles coded. So it's very interesting, like as I say, like Paul McCartney kind of vibe. So I'm very interested to see if they have, also it makes sense because obviously Charlie is British, so it makes sense that the vibe would be like this. But also I think Djo just kind of has so many different vibes to him that he kind of does in songs, but his voice always sounds the same, if that makes sense. And his voice is very like British coded. I don't know how to explain that, but like the like style of like voice that he uses, I guess, or the style of voice that he just has in general, it's very like British music sounding. I don't know if that makes any sense, but if you listen to British music you would understand what I mean, I guess, a bit better. I don't know, but either way, I freaking love this. This is so cute, bruh. Honestly, this is so adorable. The fact that like the fact that Charlie is in this song, I really wasn't expecting him to be in the song. That was kind of crazy. I'm sorry I don't really have as much energy. I mean, I don't really know if I ever have much energy, but like I really don't have energy today because I haven't stopped moving around. Like I've been sorting out my room the whole day. Like look at this. I have taken all my stuff off of here. I've like sorted everything out here. I'm taking this tomorrow to my grandma's. I don't think I can show the actual painting I've done because it's for a present for Christmas, and it's not for my grandma, but it's like I've painted it and she's going to give it to somebody else, so I am going to be taking it, so I can't really show it properly because, you know, it's a present for family and they might watch this. I doubt they would, but like just in case, I'm not going to show it properly, so you can see it there. I will be posting about it on my Instagram when it is Christmas, because obviously I want to show it. I'll probably show it on like Boxing Day or something. I probably wouldn't show it on Christmas just in case they haven't opened it at the time. So yeah, but either way, yeah, I'm quite happy with what I've done with my room so far. I do need to figure out what I'm gonna do, because like I need to be able to get to the poster that's above my door, which I can't get to yet because it's too high up. I don't know, I never had like posters on every part of my walls in this room, but I think I will be having them everywhere in the room that I'm gonna have, because I've got so many posters and like a lot less wall. So it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I think it's gonna be kind of crazy moving, but I think it'll be good for everybody in reality. But yeah, my room looks a lot bigger now because of how much stuff has gone. Like, it looks kind of crazy when I'm looking at it right now. But I'm pretty happy. I think it's going to be a fun time when we do move. But yeah, I'm going to go. It was fun. This is my first like actual rest of the day, and I'm still recording. So it's kind of crazy. But yeah. I do want to listen to more. As I say, if you have any recommendations for Djo, I definitely want to hear more songs from him. I think that would be really freaking fun. So yeah, just give me any kind of anything. I'd be very happy to listen. Okay, goodbye.
That was a lot of like nonsense.
Can but be kidding.